Hello everybody, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. Today I am doing some more self-testing with Mace Windu. So the small amount of cards we have from Empire at War have been added into Tabletop Simulator. So I'm running a Mace Windu Maz Kanata deck, running Mace Windu at 22 points, and running Maz at 30. We're playing against Aura Singh and Bala Tick, so we're going to get a couple resources and shuffle up and draw our opening hand. Okay, 4 speed, that's good. Electroshock is good. Overconfidence is good. Probably going to put back Caution and Second Chance. Maybe get a Fast Hands. Heroism and Guard. Alright, pretty good. Shuffle up for Aura Sing and Politic. Gonna keep Cunning, gonna keep a Jetpack, and then Electroshock. We'll probably put back the other Cunning, put back the other All in. Draw 2 more. Armor Plating and Fight Dirty. Alright, let's do our roll off. One, two, three. Pull these guys in. And we have 1, 2, 3. Now we got reroll. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4. Reroll. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. So we will play on the cargo hold. Play on cargo hold. These will come back. And put shields on Bala to bring him up to Aura's health. Gonna jump over here. I'm going to play 4 speed on Mace Windu. And that'll be it. Right, Bala and Aura. 2 for a jetpack. She has a jetpack now. Back over here. Good roll in. Good roll in Mace. Probably gonna do that. Roll Mace in. See how he rolls. 4 speed special. 2 melee and 2 melee. Alright, so they have no resources, so they can't electroshock anything or anything like that. Fight dirty, armor plating, cunning, and electroshock. We're gonna go ahead and roll in Aura. We have 2 range damage, 1 range damage, and a disrupt. I can electroshock here as well, so I will pay 1. Guess I could also do. We're gonna do this first. Electroshock the 2 damage. Alright, they have 1 damage and a disrupt. Only they can disrupt the resource. You could also roll in Bala. You could do disrupt. Guard, we have that. I'm going to resolve 4 speed special. We get 2 additional actions. Going to roll Maz as the first action. We can resolve up to 2 dice. So we will resolve 4 melee damage on on Aura. One more action. So let me see. I could deal one of my unique characters damage equal to the value of the opponent's die, and then remove that die. So I can deal with damage and remove it. I think we'll probably want to save heroism for a bigger card. So what I'm going to do is grab a shield, and we're going to put it on Maz. And yeah, so we resolve those two dice with her ability. So it was 4 speed. First action, roll Maz. Um, Resolving 2 dice there. Second action, getting a shield. Back over to eAurra and eBala. Rage and a resource. Rage and a resource. We don't have a resource. We can't do anything there. We claim the battlefield because I don't have any resources, so we're going to go ahead and claim. Let me see. Move an upgrade. So I can move an upgrade if I want. I can put 4 speed on Maz. I'm not going to do that. Let's see, we get a resource. I guess we could play that, but well, let's see. Let's do. Going to discard armor plating for her ability here. So this is going to do 2 damage and 3 damage. Do we want to do 3 damage to Mace? Do we want to do it to Maz? We'll do it to Maz. So 3 damage. And that will be it. Let's reset. Two resources and we'll draw 2 cards. Armor plating and dodge. 2 resources. Reset, reset. And we'll draw 2 cards. There's fast hands. Alright, I claimed it's back to me. Going to play fast hands on Mace Windu. They have 3 resources. They can do cunning. That's what we're gonna do. Play cunning. Maz or Aura seems to be taking the damage, so we're gonna do the cunning on eBala. Cunning on eBala. We have 2 resources still. I'm going to go ahead and roll Mace. And then we'll get to resolve one with fast hands. Resource, resource, shield. So nothing great there. I'm actually just going to leave that. We can electroshock something. You can electroshock one of the mace dice. I think they'll. Even though it's only on a resource, they can re-roll it and get potentially 4 damage or something like that. So, source, and we'll resolve, move one of those mace dice right there. I'm going to pull in Maz. I can resolve up to 2 dice. Focus. We're going to resolve the focus. Focusing into his 4 damage. Pay the resource. And do 4 for on, or on Aura. Or should we at 8? Alright, so Aura's gonna roll in. Has disrupt, 2 range damage, and a disrupt there. Can do overconfidence, that might be good. We could also heroism. Yeah, because that's this die is going to get pumped. It's pumped by her ability. So I'm going to use Heroism, taking 2 damage on Mace Windu, and also removing the die. That's out. Now she has Disrupt and Disrupt. Go ahead and roll in Bala. Bala rolls range damage, shield, and resource. Gonna get a shield on Maz. Now let's see what we can do. I think we're gonna want to discard for a reroll. We're gonna discard dodge because they're not. They don't. This deck doesn't have any range damage anyway. We're gonna reroll Jetpack, reroll Aura, and I'll leave that 1 range damage there. It's Cunning special. +3 range, 2 range, 1 range. Okay, we can overconfidence. I can't use guard, but we're going to play overconfidence and reroll 2 dice and remove the lower value one. Reroll these 2. Lower value gets removed. Blank comes out. Back over here, we're going to use only thing that has a special on it currently is Force Speed. So we're going to do Cunning Special, copy Force Speed, do 2 additional actions. So we could do 3, 4, 5 damage. Possibly, let's see who do we take out. If we did 5, that would put Maz at 6 damage. If we do 3, 4, 5 on Mace, he would be at 7. We're going to do it to Mace. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to Mace Windu. He'll be at 7. So copy Force Speed. First action was to first action was to resolve that. Second action will be to claim the battlefield. And that will be it. I don't have anything else to do over here. There we go. And Aura, Sing, and Politic are in control of the battlefield. They'll get 2 resources, and they'll draw 3 cards. We can do fast hands. I think, though, we're probably going to want to put armor plating on Aura. We could also do... We could also still fast hands next turn, but we're going to armor plating on her. That'll at least give her 2 more health. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and roll Mace Windu. Resolve up to 1 of the dice. Focus. A shield. Shield and focus. I'm going to focus Mace Windu into 4 damage for a resource. I can't resolve that because I'd use focus to get there. But if they can't remove it, then I'll be able to use it. He doesn't like you, but he has no dice to remove. We can fast hands, fight dirty. Bala has no damage on him. I don't want to put this on her because she's going to get defeated. So fast hands on Bala. Fast hands on Bala. Pay a resource. And do 4 damage to Aura. They'll block 2 of the damage with this. 7, 8. So that will still, that'll defeat Aura. Jetpack will get discarded. I'll come over here. Alright, so now we have Bala all by himself. Let's go ahead and roll Bala in. And he'll resolve one of the dice right away with fast hands. Resource, 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 resource. We will take a resource of Bala. Let's go ahead and roll Maz. And resolve up to 2 dice. Shield, shield, so we'll just do that. We'll shield, and we'll get 2 shields. And we'll do them both on Mace. Back over here, we'll pay 2 resources. Or hold out Blaster. Ambush action. I don't have any resources. I'm going to discard Fight Dirty to re 2. Right, resource and focus. Let me see. I'll pay a resource and we'll do Overconfidence. Roll both and remove the lower value. Specials are 0, so we remove that. They'll take another shield. And I have no more action, so I'm going to claim the battlefield. And I think that will be it. Alright, there's that. We have the Ascension Gun. That's ready. Let's reset Maz and Mace. Draw a card. There's our Vibro Knife. So I'm going to pay. I claim, so I control the battlefield. Pay 2. Vibro Knife on Mace. And ambush action. We'll roll base in. And then we'll be able to fast hands one of the dice. Focus, 2 melee, blank, and resource. We're going to do fast hands with the 2 melee. Unblockable due to Vibro Knife. Going to override Cloud Blaster with an Ascension Gun. Cost 2, so we don't have to pay any extra on it. Move that out of there. What's that? I can get a resource. I'm going to take a resource. Not unblockable anymore. But I have the resource to pay the 4 damage if I need it. Let's see what we have. 2 resources. No supports in play. Like you, we have Jetpack also. Probably maybe override Jetpack. Override Cunning. Jetpack, because currently the only special out on the board, I guess we have the Ascension Gun. Let us put an equipment back. That's not too bad. But I'm going to override Cunning with Jetpack. Alright, overriding there. Focus. Let's go ahead and roll roll Maz. Maz rolls blank, but I still get to resolve 2 dice. So I'm going to focus base into his 4 damage for a resource. Let's pay the resource. Do 4 to Bala. That'll knock off all the shields and do 1 additional damage. So 3. Ball is going to roll in. We have two discard shields that in range damage. We can resolve one of them right away. We're going to do none of this is unblockable. We can knock her shield off. Or we can do resource and have them discard two. There goes a lightsaber and a lightsaber and guard. Heroism. The mace will take one and will remove Bala's range damage. I'm going to discard Sabotage for a reroll. And comes up double blanks. Going to claim. Discard the other fast hands for another reroll. Disrupt into resource. Take a resource. And that will be it. Alright, he's reset, and they got their resources. Alright, so 4 speed. Second chance, my ally is Force, Maz's Goggles, and Guard. I think what we're going to do here, though, is just... Oh, didn't want that. We're going to roll in Mace. Fast hand to resolve a die. See what we have here. Shield, 2 melee, 4 melee for a resource, and 1. I'm going to pay 1 and do 4. Bala. Seven. And that's game because he has that damage out. I don't have any. Well, currently, I can't use He Doesn't Like You because there's no dice in the pool. But we can at least do some damage. Let's go ahead and roll Bala, and then we'll resolve the die. Alright, so we have resource, range damage, blank, and +2 range. We'll just do 1 range to him and take his shield off. And Mace will then resolve 2 melee on Bala. Will be at 8, and that will be game. So this has been Maz and Mace. I'm kind of really liking it. Fast hands. You can then use Maz to resolve 2. Roll in Mace, resolve a die. Roll in Maz, resolve 2 more dice. Maybe like focus into his 4 damage for a resource side. Things like that. So this has been me just self-testing some of these new Empire at War cards. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And take care. Have a good one.